Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bert Kreischer is at it again. That's right, big old Bert. Because on the latest episode of the Bussin with the Boys podcast, the boys ask both Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer about the newfound success of Shane Gillis, having just coming off hosting SNL, that's right, Saturday Night Live, in which, by the way, let me know what you thought about Shane Gillis on SNL, right there in the comments down below. But back to Bert. Kreischer has to insert himself in the Shane Gillis success story. Yeah, it's not too surprising. He's kind of like Bappa, Brendan Schaub. Very similar, but probably 1,000 pounds heavier. And why is this? It's because Bert Kreischer has main character syndrome. Whoa, stop the clock. Guys, Bert's got a big heart. Amongst other big body parts. I'm not talking about the eggplant, I'm talking about his stomach. Anyhow, let's go ahead and listen into Bert taking full, I guess, credit for Shane Gillis' success. Oh, it's great. Oh, you're doing good. Here it is.
Bruh. How's Shane doing?
What?
Yeah. How about him just killing the game right now?
Killing it. It's fucking awesome, man.
Hosting SNL.
I was more excited than he was. I was more excited because I think for him, I don't know. I was there when I watched. I have no credit for his career whatsoever, but I will say when people were bailing on him, like I definitely didn't, and I brought him out when people were saying, you know, hey, it's little. I was like, fuck that, he's my boy. Like, I love Shane. I met Shane a long time ago when I did Calling Sick to Work in Philly. I got him day drunk, and he did the first time he ever did stand up drunk.
You know, is it me or do LA comics catch fire if the attention isn't on them for more than a nanosecond? I mean, holy shit, it's insane levels of delusion. Bert saying, oh, when people were bailing on him. Listen, Bert, you are in no way attached to the New York scene. Good thing they're all hacky and cashing out on their names together. Otherwise, someone with integrity might call this shit for what it is. The truth of the matter is, Bert got involved with Shane Gillis like 2 years after the SNL firing, and Shane Gillis was already on the way back up. You could even throw Andrew Schultz, Waluigi in that mix. Kreischer's literally an alcoholic Peter Pan who thinks he's 20 years old still. Oh, I got him day drunk. Ah, no way, bro. You guys drink alcohol. That's so sick. I'm surprised Bert hasn't claimed to be the one that got Shane Gillis the Bud Light deal. Otherwise, we'd hear Bert Kreischer saying, oh, I got Shane into drinking. It's very much like Brendan Schaub. You know, you have these two on the podcast, and Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer just one time for about 45 minutes, and suddenly Bert Kreischer's responsible for making their careers. And maybe even Tom Segura, because he's just sitting back watching his boyfriend do it. And oh wow, during the day you drank? What the fuck? That's so wild and adventurous. Us mere civilians would never understand, so thank him. Bert's the guy who never mentally left the frat house, but somehow he stumbled his way to success with some early support from his rich uncle or dad. Bert probably looks at Shane Gillis and sees himself. This is why I believe him when he says that Kreischer was more excited than Shane. Bert sees Shane's success as some form of success for himself. I know, pathetic, right? The two aren't really comparable, comedy chops wise. Besides their frat bro, everyday regular guy personas, good old fat Bert is a classic case of arrested psychological development. 30 years later, he still thinks he's living in his Rolling Stone article era. Yeah, I know, sad stuff. When Bert's lifestyle inevitably catches up with him in the next 5 or 10 years, or less probably, it's gonna be a sad and dark end for the party boy. I mean, hell, even in England, day drinking is standard procedure. It's probably why Bert Kreischer isn't interested in touring in Europe, because his whole persona is basically an English dad. Except an English dad is 1,000 times funnier and more relatable and less of a narcissist. And we know Bert would suck off Tom Segura if it was guaranteed to go viral. With no shirt on, of course. Oh, and by the way, I thought Brody Stevens killed himself. So in this video clip, Tom Segura has two looks on his face. face. One would be, he looks like he hates Bert with a passion. And the other look from Tom is, he's so turned on, he wants to take him back upstairs to the hotel room. Basically, trug walking Mr. Bert Kreischer. But we all know that Tom keeps Bert around because it makes him seem like the smart one. Same with his unfunny wife, Christina P. Oh, too soon? Too soon? Okay. I know Brendan Schaub works hard for the title of biggest dummy on the internet, but I think Bert Kreischer takes the cake for most absolutely insufferable. It's almost as if those two are in a head-to-head race. Who blows out both hammies first? Is it Bert or Bappa? But I sure do have fun watching the train wreck of Brendan Schaub. But I'll tell you what, the second Bert Kreischer does the pig squealing laugh, oh, I'm out, man. That squealing laugh is like pepper spray for my ears. Bert Kreischer, a stuttering, muttering prick. I don't want to take credit for anything, but I did get him really drunk one time. Oh, you're doing great, B. Anyhow, what's more important is what you all think, so let me know in the comment section down below. Sound off. I know that was painful to watch. Narcissistic tendencies, I know. But is Bert Kreischer worse than Brendan Schaub? That's a good question to answer, so let me know.
I've been having a lot of sexual escapades as of late, like having little adventures with some freaky Chicago girls. And I've come to the realization, I've been talking to one, that I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
I've watched it 10 times. It's never not funny.
It'll never be that funny again. He'll never do better than that.
That is his Led Zeppelin 4.
If he can do that 10 more times.
Play it again so you can see it from the beginning.
Realization, I've been talking about that. I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
The thud.
I don't think it's that gay.
Please do me a huge favor right now, guys. Go ahead and click that subscribe and like button, as well as pushing that notification bell on your way out. I would truly, deeply thank you so much and appreciate you for everything. You guys are killing it. Love ya, and I'll see all of you in the next video.
Like, but the Balenciaga one, Jesus Christ.